Herself, Dawn French, joins us now. Thank you for being on our show this morning. We are very honoured to have you. So Dawn French is a huge twat. I feel bad about saying that. Can you explain?
Well, you know, the fact is, you shouldn't. I know I shouldn't boast, but I really am good at being an absolute twat. And I realised when I started to write this show that I wanted to write stories about kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that I'd done in my career. And I realised that most of it was based on mistakes and stupid stuff. And so it was a bit of a tsunami. The more I started to think about it, the more I realised I am a giant twat. So I thought, let's call it that. Let's own it. Let's go out there and tell stories of when I've been in Egypt and be proud of it.
I reckon you named it that so that breakfast hosts have to say it on live TV as well. Dawn, how cathartic is it, and this is some advice for me, I think, to talk about your mistakes, your mishaps up on stage?
Well, you know, it's fantastic because we all know, don't we, that we are a bit of a twat at all times. I don't really like perfect people. I don't know how to relate to them. And, you know, we live in this world of social media where you're supposed to have filters and look marvellous and be perfect. And I'm completely the antidote to all of that because we all do make mistakes. And I think you should wear them like medals, own them and turn it round into funny stories. And so, you know, I'm up for that completely. The Anti-Perfection League.
See, and that's why people love you. And quite frankly, our show is based on that. And we've been going for a while, so thank goodness we can make mistakes. Tell us how, and you've been in this for a while, haven't you? Tell us how jokes have changed in the time that you've been doing this.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? I think it's very cyclical because when we came along, we were called the alternatives. And I think that was the alternative to the kind of comedy that was before us, that was very kind of sexist and racist in this country anyway. And then we were the alternative to that. And now there's new young ones nipping at our heels, you know, and I think that's great. That's how it should be. Comedy should always be pushing the edges. The minute you start censoring comedians, then you're on a slippery old slope. I mean, no hatred. I'm not advocating that. But I think anything else is up for grabs.
I love the way you use props as well. It's just fantastic, Dawn. We are so excited to have you back in Australia this morning. We're actually giving Sunrise viewers a chance to win tickets to your show in each city. Why should they come and see?
Oh, because they're going to be in a room full of twats just like that. I mean, this is a giant twat conference with all of us. Look, I'm just showing you how... This is exactly... Can you see that?
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's my crown that I wear very often. But people should come because we're all together celebrating all of our mistakes and wearing them happily.
That is so great. Look, hopefully we'll see you in the studio when you come and visit, OK? When you're coming for the show.
Yeah, good. I mean, I'm so delighted to say I always love coming to Australia to do our shows. I used to come with Jennifer and I'm delighted to come now. And most of them are selling very well and we've done very nicely, but there's a few extra tickets to sell in Perth and Melbourne, and I think some in Hobart and Brisbane.
See, I'm about to say that.
Yep.
I was literally about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. You big twat. Thank you.
Thanks,
we'll see you soon. Like we just said, Dawn French and she said her Australian tour kicks off in Perth on the 10th of April. We're giving you the chance to win a double pass to her show.
Still not sure if my mum can enter. Huge fan, of course. To enter, head to the sunrise.com.au website and tell us in 25 words or fewer why you love Dawn French. Each winner will also win a copy of Dawn's new book, The Twat Files.